Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. Today I have my candle empties for both February and March of 2019. I didn't want to make a video after February because I felt like I only had a few items and it wasn't really enough to make a video, but knowing how I tend to blabber on, I probably should have just made one for February and then made one for March. So anyway, I have some candles and some wax, and I'm ready to share them so that they don't pile up like the hoarder that I'm slowly becoming in my old age. I just realized like half of those words didn't even come out right. I'm tired. And also, I did chest press yesterday. Not that I'm humble bragging. I'm not humble bragging. It's just that like my arms really hurt. And so even just lifting up a candle is like, hurts a little bit. So the first one I have is this signature soy candle that I bought at Target, and it was in the scent Goddess Petals. So as you can see, there's really not that much wax on. What ended up happening is I burnt this twice and the burn quality was garbage. It was garbage on a hot summer day in the city. It was awful. And so what I decided to do was put it on my candle crock, which is why you can't actually see the wicks. Well, you can see one, you can see the other. I lie. But basically, I put this on a candle crock for about 5 days and it smelled amazing. So I have one more of these signature soy candles in my collection in the scent of cotton candy, but I will not be buying these again. So that is that. The next candle I actually started burning in the fall of last year, and then I brought it out in March to finish it. And it is from Better Homes and Gardens, and this is caramel bread pudding. And as you can see, it definitely had some sooting. Part of that is user error. Not me, but maybe some other candle burners that I live with didn't respect the cut the wick before you start burning this. And so this is what happens when you don't trim your wicks. But I got to about the bottom and I decided to call it a day. But this, you have to like caramel scents. This is very caramely. It's very just warm and comforting and everything that I want for like 6 months, or no, like 6 weeks of the year, and then I'm done. I enjoy Walmart candles like Better Homes and Gardens because I feel like they give a great throw for less money. I think this was like $4 and change. So I feel like even if it's a crap candle, you can't really go wrong with it because you're gonna get good scent out of it somehow. Which I guess that is in a direct opposite of what I just said about the signature soy candles. Signature soy candles, I would never burn again, never buy again. I'm totally about the Better Homes and Gardens videos. The next candle I have is actually something that I bought at IKEA. Yo, I just, I dropped the lid and it landed next to my big toe. That was such a close call. Okay, so here's the Luga candle, and this, as you can see, I didn't completely finish this, but I got pretty far. And I don't know if this is baby powder. I feel like to me, this is like a very light rose scented baby powder, or just floral. There's just something very delicate about this candle, and I enjoyed it for what it was. I like the IKEA candles because they're generally very inexpensive, and I thought it was cute in this little container, except when it tried to murder my big toe. But these are impulse buys. Like, I don't go to IKEA to buy candles, but then again, I don't go to IKEA to buy anything. I go to IKEA to get lost for about an hour and then I walk out $150 poorer. So if you're like me and you understand that, you know, give a thumbs up. But yeah, it is not something that I would like necessarily buy again, but if I was just looking in the right direction, I might pick this up. The next candle I have is a Yankee, and I am so sad because this scent, as far as I know, is retired, and I think it's so amazing. And I feel like I found it too late. And what I mean by that is I had bought it when it came out, and then I didn't burn it until last year when it was already retired, and then fell in love with it. And it's sugared apple. I started burning this a while ago, and it was just one of those candles that I never finished, but I wanted to continue it through each month, and I probably finished this in February. But this is not like your cinnamon apple. This is not your apple pie. This is, I was gonna say, apple covered in sugar. It is apple, but it's a very sweet apple. It's a very fragrant apple versus, like I said, it's not your gourmand, it's not your bakery. There's something, I mean, I'm not a person that can just spout off notes of candles, but this to me was just so much better than any other apple scent that I have. I'm not generally an apple fan, but this candle I really, really enjoyed. And so I'm a little bit sad that it's, you know, retired. I did actually burn it down to the stud. Yeah, and I really liked it. There was some minor sooting, but other than that, it was a really great burning candle. The next candle I have is a Yankee that actually I believe was either a UK or maybe, I was gonna say Canadian exclusive, but they don't have exclusives up in Canada. But they do have candles that are also in French, so I don't know. But it was the Snow in Love candle, and I really enjoyed this. This is such what a candle nerd that I am. I'm like, I remember the day I got this. I was at the Tanger Outlets in Deer Park, New York. I went during my lunch break, which was dangerous because I worked near a Tanger Outlets that had a Yankee candle outlet, and when I was bored or feeling down, which was a lot, I would go to the outlets. Where now it's like a journey, it's a destination. When I lived in New York, it was there. But I remember buying this, and I was really excited because I had never seen this candle before, and I've never seen it since. And this, without any notes, it's hard for me to explain, but it's another one of those very baby powder, delicate type candles with maybe just like a hint of floral. And for me, although it's hard to see now, but there was a part of me that thought this was like a very, 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 very light baby pink. And now I think it might just be white. I learned in a Stitch Fix video, I can't tell the difference between green and black, so it wouldn't really surprise me if I didn't know the difference between baby pink and white. The next candle I have is also a Yankee, and it falls into this. I bought it when it came out. I didn't burn it until recently, and hey, guess what? It's retired and you can never get it again, and it bums me out, guys. It is Rainbow Cookie, and this is, obviously, it's a 2-wick tumbler. This, from what I remember, is supposed to have scents of like notes of almond, notes of peach, notes of vanilla. To me, when I think of rainbow cookie, I think of the Italian rainbow cookie, not this, which is a rainbow colored macaron. But this on light, this on cold was like, oh, okay, whatever. But it wasn't until I started burning this candle, it was so heavenly fragranted. It was so nice. It was delicate, yet it filled the room, and it made me just go, like, it made me notice this candle. It was such a great burning candle. Obviously, I mean, there's some rings, but I didn't have any sooting problems. I can't really smell anything at this point. It's pretty much down to the studs, and it kind of just smells like burnt at this point. But if I saw this candle in an outlet, I would probably think about picking it back up again. I probably would. But I really did enjoy this candle, and I'm like I said a few minutes ago, I'm kind of bummed that it is gone now. This next candle that I burned in March, and this I haven't had since 2015, but it's been out there since 2015. Almost dropped it on my toe. Why am I barefoot filming a candle video? I don't know. So anyway, it is eucalyptus from Yankee. And as I just said, this is a 2015 pour. So I feel like candles that were burned, they were poured between 2015. Candles that were poured before 2015 were kind of when Yankee was great. I still think they're good. Other people think they're garbage, but I feel like before 2015, it was kind of undisputed that they were awesome. And this medium jar candle blew me out of the water. The room. I had this burning in my bedroom because I wanted that like clean, just like kill any germs, fill the air, spring's about to come. I just wanted to like breathe in air. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It makes sense in my head. So I was burning this, and this candle was amazing. Obviously, it didn't pull out all the way. I fought with it. I tried to use my wick dipper to kind of clear the edges to try to get that full, even wax pool, and it never happened with this candle. But even now, I just feel like, oh, my sinuses, they just cleared. Everything just cleared up here. So I think they retired eucalyptus. I don't think it's a candle that they sell anymore. It was kind of like not in the stores, but on their website for years. And now I think it's just completely retired. So if you're into strong eucalyptus, and I'm talking, this is straight eucalyptus. This isn't mixed with mint. This isn't mixed with anything else that's going to soften it. This is kind of in your face. It just kicked down the door and got in, and it's proud to be there. Then I would totally recommend searching and hunting out this candle. This next candle that I have is from Bath and Body Works. I feel like it wouldn't be a candle video if there just wasn't one BB Dubs candle. Although I might just take that statement back immediately after I left my mouth. But this is Pink Petal Tea Cake, and this is obviously the 1 wick candle. This because it has the notes on it, I'll just reshare it. It's rose petals, pound cake, and vanilla glaze. And it's one of my favorite of the Bath & Body Works BB Dub candles that I've smelled. This didn't pull out all the way. There's still a lot of wax on the side, but it did actually go all the way down to the stud and burn itself out. I love this candle. I love this candle. I love this candle. I have nothing horrible or bad or complaint worthy to say about it. I love this candle. I have one more in my collection, and I feel like it's one of those candles where if I was at BB Dubs and I had a coupon and it's like 10 off of 30 and they were 2 for $16, I would buy it. But I wouldn't just buy it. I'd have to work out a deal. It had to be deal worthy. But I would definitely buy this scent again if it was deal worthy. The next 3 things that I have are actually empty clamshells of wax melts. And the first that I have is Sensation. Oh my god. It is Cupcake by Scentsationals. This was okay. It was generic white cake. Kind of indescribable. Not bad, but just nothing worthy about it. You know, nothing really that special. But I had it in my candle melt. I had it in my tart melter. I had it in my center. You guys, I'm so sorry. I had a really long week, a really long day. I'm physically in pain. I'm doing physical activity tomorrow that I'm like, dude, why did I work out and do all this painful things when I'm just gonna try to run tomorrow? And now I'm trying to do a candle video. and I'm giving you garbage. I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna not edit this, and I'm gonna put it on the internet like garbage. But anyway, because I just want to get this over with. So anyway, I wouldn't necessarily like search for this and like buy it, especially because of, you know, any special reason. But it's a nice, just generic, sweet scent if you want that in your house. The next thing I have is a Scentsy clamshell, and this is Playa de Varadero. And I don't have my scent notes in front of me. I gave all this information out during my wax and candle picks, but this is so nice. It's such a floral scent, but it's not headache inducing. It's sweet, but it's just really nice. It's really a great scent. I don't know if they have this for sale all the time at Scentsy. When I bought it, it was part of the La Habana collection, but I really enjoyed melting this, and I would highly recommend this if Scentsy is currently selling this. And the last thing I have in this train wreck of a wax and candle empties video is sugared lavender mist from Better Homes and Gardens. This never disappoints. This is your MVP, your fourth, you know, in lineup, your cleanup hitter. Like, I know that this is going to perform. I know I can count on this, and I know it will never let me down, and it knocks it out of the park all of the time. And I don't understand why more people don't talk about this. I think they actually do, but I just probably forget. But this is so great because, one, it's at Walmart. Pretty much everybody has a Walmart near them. It's usually only $2. $2 is really affordable for wax melts. And this is just a beautiful, sweet lavender scent that is calming and serene, but it's powerful too. It's just everything that I want in a scent. And because it's a candle and it's a wax melt, excuse me, because it's not a candle and it's a wax melt, I know that this is going to give me 100% all of the time. So if you have a Walmart and you are brave enough to go in it, I would say totally pick this up. It is so worth it. I love it so much, and it's one of my favorite wax melts of all time. There, I said it. Come at me, dudes. So those were my candle and wax empties for February and March of 2019. I do apologize that this was a hot mess of a video. It's been a minute for me, guys. But if you liked this video or found any of the information helpful, please think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing. And until next time, I hope you guys all stay well. Bye!